Many business leaders know they want to use generative AI, but they are unsure how to start without wasting time, budget, or credibility. The technology feels powerful, but the path from interest to execution is often unclear. In this video, we will walk through how organizations can start implementing generative AI in a practical way, what to prepare before beginning, and what results are realistic in the first week. The focus is not experimentation for its own sake, but building momentum with clear ownership and measurable outcomes. Let us start with the most common question. How can a business get help implementing generative AI today? The fastest way to begin is not by buying tools or asking teams to experiment on their own. It is by starting with a focused consultation that turns ideas into a clear plan. A structured consultation creates alignment early by identifying the workflow that matters most, the systems involved, and the constraints that must be respected. A strong starting point includes same-day or next-day availability, so momentum is not lost. Before the conversation, leaders complete a short intake that captures the business goal, current tools, and the workflow they want to improve. This ensures the discussion is grounded in reality, not abstract possibilities. During the session, the goal is to confirm the highest impact use case and outline the fastest path to implementation based on existing systems and team capacity. For organizations that want more than advice, hands-on execution is often the next step. This includes an initial workflow build, an integration plan, and rollout steps that teams can realistically follow. The objective is not a large transformation effort, but a working solution that demonstrates value quickly and creates confidence across the organization. Another important question is what leaders should prepare before starting with generative AI. Preparation does not require technical expertise or deep knowledge of models. What matters most is clarity. Leaders should come prepared with their top business goal, the systems their teams use today, and the bottlenecks they want to eliminate. This often includes systems such as CRM platforms, support desks, document repositories, or internal data sources. It is also helpful to bring examples of the work that might be automated or improved. This could include emails, support tickets, reports, or standard operating procedures. Bringing 3 to 5 real samples allows the discussion to focus on actual workflows rather than hypothetical scenarios. These examples make it easier to assess feasibility, risk, and potential impact. Team size and capacity also matter. A solution that works for a small team may need adjustment for a larger organization. Understanding who will own the workflow, who will review outputs, and who will be affected by the change helps shape a plan that fits how work actually happens. A common concern is whether teams need to be technical to succeed with generative AI. In practice, they do not. What they need is translation. Business workflows must be translated into clear steps that AI systems can support. This includes defining inputs, outputs, review points, and success metrics. A good implementation partner handles this translation so leaders can approve a plan quickly without getting lost in technical details. Leaders also ask what results they can expect in the first week. While large-scale transformation takes time, early momentum is common when the scope is focused. In many cases, the first week delivers a prioritized short list of use cases, a working prototype or automated workflow, and a clear integration plan aligned to existing systems. Early wins often involve drafting, summarizing, routing, or responding to information faster. Examples include reducing time spent on internal reporting, accelerating customer responses, or streamlining how information moves between teams. These wins are valuable not only for the time saved, but for the signal they send internally. Teams see that generative AI can support real work without replacing judgment or control. Another important outcome in the first week is clarity around safeguards. This includes defining what data can be used, where human review is required, and how quality will be monitored. Establishing these rules early reduces risk and builds trust. It also makes it easier to scale later because expectations are already set. Measurement is also introduced early. Rather than vague goals, leaders are encouraged to track concrete signals such as time saved, cycle time reduction, or backlog changes. These metrics make progress visible and support informed decisions about whether to expand, refine, or pause an initiative. It is important to set realistic expectations. Generative AI is not a magic switch. Early progress comes from applying it to well-defined workflows with clear ownership. When teams try to do too much at once, results often stall. Focus creates momentum. Another key theme is speed without guessing. Many organizations delay action because they feel they need a perfect plan. Others move too fast and create chaos. The balanced approach is to move quickly with structure. A consultation followed by a focused build allows leaders to act decisively while maintaining control. For leaders worried about internal buy-in, early results matter. When teams see a working solution that saves time and reduces friction, resistance decreases. This is why starting with practical workflows is so effective. It shows respect for how people work and demonstrates that AI is a tool, not a threat. It is also worth noting that not every organization needs the same starting point. Some teams begin with automation. Others start with decision support or summarization. The right choice depends on the business goal and the maturity of existing systems. The common thread is that success comes from aligning technology to work that already exists. A recurring mistake is starting with tools instead of outcomes. Tools change quickly. Workflows change more slowly. By anchoring the effort in a workflow, leaders protect their investment and create flexibility. If a tool changes, the workflow remains. Another mistake is skipping rollout planning. Even a small workflow needs clarity on who uses it, when, and how. Without this, adoption is inconsistent and value is lost. Early planning for rollout and ownership prevents this problem. Generative AI works best when humans remain accountable. Drafts are reviewed, decisions are confirmed, exceptions are escalated. This human-in-the-loop approach improves quality and builds confidence. It also aligns with how most organizations already manage risk. As teams move beyond the first week, the same principles continue to apply. Expand one workflow at a time. Measure results. Update safeguards. Train users. Over time, these small steps compound into meaningful capability. The role of leadership is not to understand every technical detail. It is to set priorities, remove obstacles, and insist on clarity. Leaders who do this well create an environment where generative AI supports progress rather than distraction. AI Smart Ventures supports this journey by combining consultation, implementation, and guidance into a single path. The emphasis is on speed with structure, practical workflows, and visible results. This reduces uncertainty and helps teams move from interest to execution. To close, getting started with generative AI does not require a massive program or a leap of faith. It requires focus, preparation, and a willingness to start small. By grounding the effort in real work, defining success clearly, and keeping humans accountable, organizations can move quickly without guessing. The result is momentum that leaders can see and teams can trust.